Grizzly Lodge is one of the top destinations that we've been to with STV, and when we had the opportunity to go back, we were going back. Unfortunately, the dates didn't line up for me, but that allowed a couple of the fellas who help us out with STV head west to the lodge. First up is Jeremy. He's the other half of the Supreme Commander at the OSM and STV office, Sarah. Jeremy has been helping out behind the scenes and at trade shows and on rides for years, but has never had the chance to go west and ride in the mountains. So this is his first time in the steep and deep. The next guy is Dan Scallett, who is the president of the OSM Riders Union. He's made his way from Minnesota to join on the ride. Dan is a tough-as-nails rider who has raced cross-country sleds, motocross bikes, and is just an overall badass guy. This is not his first time in the Alpine, but it is his first time at the Grizzly Lodge or even in BC. The boys also have Brock Hoyer on the ride with them. He's basically a local and has been to Grizzly plenty of times. He's also a pro rider for Timbersled, and I'm sure he'll be an asset helping dig Jeremy out at some point. Grizzly Lodge is located up in the mountains off an active logging road, so getting there can be an adventure in itself. For guests arriving to Kamloops on an airplane, like two of our guys, transportation can be arranged through the lodge to get there, but for this trip, Brock has taken the fellas up to the lodge in his truck. Now, if you're driving to the lodge, you need to be prepared for the logging road with a radio to announce where you are on the road to truck traffic coming towards you, and the road is also pretty steep and icy, so drivers need to be prepared for that too. This year, the logging road is open right to the lodge, so Brock can drive right up. Other seasons, the last leg of the trip is on snowmobiles, so you need to be prepared for that scenario too. Now, this all sounds like it takes a lot of effort, but once you get to the lodge, you realize that the adventure just getting there was worth it.
Coming up here just to ride up the road was an experience that it just built on the atmosphere up here of seeing all the trees and the logging trails and the heights that you're looking down from already. It's already intimidating. So being out in the trees at this altitude is going to be something I'm looking forward to seeing, and it's intimidating.
My mountain riding experience is zero. Zero experience, flatland, backcountry riding, the extent 3-4 feet of powdered tops. This alpine riding is going to be a bit of a learning curve for me.
My experience is I'm a trail pounder my whole life. I pounded trails, I beat down trails all across the Midwest, flat land, and just in the last few years I've decided to take up mountain riding. So would I rate myself a mountain rider? Heck no. I'm a learner, and that's why I'm out here, is to open my horizons a little bit more as to this type of riding. I have no idea what we're going into. I don't know who's going to be getting stuck the most, but I'm hoping.
It's trying not to keep up with the young guys. That's the key, I think.
Who's the young guys here?
Yeah, Grizzly Lodge is always a good time. You know, it's always a good laugh. It's probably one of my favorite places by far for backcountry. We have good snow, good base now. So you got a little bit of wiggle room on, try not to get stuck. But I think these guys will have a lot of fun out here. I think you can't not have fun out here. That's the problem. It's just a cool atmosphere, good people, and the riding terrain out here, especially snow bike country. You know, there's such many great tree lines, open cliff banks, lakes, beds, pillows. It's a vast place. Like, I swear every time I come up here, I always find something new and different, and never hit the same tracks once or twice. So it's a great place to be.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go that way and come back. Wish me luck.
Whew. Best advice I could give is listen to your guides. Follow their lead, get comfortable on the equipment, the terrain. Turning on the flatland's a hell of a lot different than turning on the slopes.
Definitely. The slopes with the trees and the tree wells and the hard and soft pockets, it was either sucking you into the tree or was pushing you to go into another tree. So I mean, going between the trees was like a balancing act that was just hard to get used to on the hills.
It's a tough learning curve. It just makes you want to try harder. There's so much to experience up there. I can't wait to get back out tomorrow, if I can walk.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I think I got a whole new game plan for tomorrow. My second half was good. I reevaluated myself, took a little advice from the guides. Confidence went up. I don't think I put it in any tree wells the second half. I came close, but nothing like the tree well I did send it into.
So you got the first stock. I probably had the most. I had probably 3 or 4 rollovers just to get unstuck. And without these guides, we'd still be up there.
I'm either going to try a snow bike or another different rental sled of a 155. Change up the flavor a little bit. I'm going to go with something.
Possibilities are endless.
It is. It's like, what should we do tomorrow? What are we going to be riding?
What about toboggans? Let's get a ride up and toboggan down.
Is there a bunny hill so we can start on? This is so relaxing out here. Just if I could get a little massage and maybe a little back rub, things would be so nice. Just kind of. Hey,
what the hell is this, Dan? You told me you were going to wear a bathing suit.
I don't know. I think is that yours? All right, guys. Who lost the suit?
Jesus.
What's pretty cool about here is people originally booked to come to Grizzly Lodge to go snowmobiling, but we want them to leave realizing their time here is more about the entire experience of our staff at the lodge, the sleds we run here, our guides, the terrain, the amazing food that our chefs put out, hot tub, sauna, massage therapist. We really want to create a total experience that's based around snowmobiling, but regardless of snow conditions, time of year, we've really noticed that guests actually appreciate the lodge experience, interaction with the staff and their friends, their time here, even more so than the sledding itself. And it's interesting because people often, first timers, will be so worried about time of year they come, snow conditions, and after they've been here once, that usually fades away and they go, we'll come anytime, we don't care whether there's snow or not. So it's pretty cool to see that side of the business really impact people about their experience at the lodge with our staff and what we have to offer here.
I get this question a lot, why do I keep coming back to Grizzly Lodge? And I think it's actually a pretty entertaining story. I mean, I've ridden essentially all my life and I've only ridden 2 places in Canada. I've ridden Whistler like way back in the day and Grizzly Lodge. And I got exposed to Grizzly Lodge in 2012 and it took one time to come up here and experience this place. Obviously the riding is really good. That's one of the reasons I come back, but there's lots of good riding everywhere. It's more about the experience of just to have an incredible place like this in literally the middle of nowhere that you have essentially the whole place to yourself as far as the riding and the snow quality, just everything about it. They truly make this an experience, not just a place to go ride. The staff, the food, the lodging, just everything about it, it's pretty magical. What works out so well for us is, Adam and his crew, it's just like coming home. I mean, they treat you like family. It's a very friendly atmosphere. And like I mentioned, it's not just all about the riding. As I grow older, I really love just the whole experience of snowmobiling, not just going out there doing gnarly lines. It's about just having a great time, and that's something that when I came here, I was like, so wait a minute, like the riding's just right there? I mean, you literally leave from the lodge in 10 minutes, you're in some of the best riding in the world. And so, you know, that obviously was a big thing for me. And then, you know, we operate here in both early December and late April, and both are conditions that I just don't get in Colorado. I mean, the snowpack here in early December is really good, and over the last few Aprils, the snow quality has been unreal. And so to be able to have just stellar conditions on both ends of my season was a perfect fit for us to bring people up here.
You got something behind your eyes, the way you're talking, it's a cheap disguise. We were made to chase the light, but you got saved on a moonless night. Get free tonight, set it all on fire.
So today I dropped down to a 155. I got to ride it harder, longer, and a lot more comfortable, which is what I wanted for the experience out here.
Less holes, less trenches.
Less trenches, less digging, less ski poles. I don't know how many did you have to have today?
I think I had all of them. I think I had every single one. I rode the same sled as yesterday, familiarized with myself with it yesterday, comfortable with it. I did a lot more hard turns, put myself in a lot more hot spots, risked it a little more, still got stuck. I probably was best off just staying with the 163.
I'm just gonna say that it was really nice to have this guy with us who could come get us out.
We'd still be up there.
And you guys did good. Yeah, definitely. I feel like both you guys stepped it up second day. That new Chaos definitely suited you a lot more. Shorter track, really nimble. You know, yeah, you guys. We put you in some cool places today, and you know, you did good. I think you guys did. Everyone did good in the team. I was pretty surprised. You know, East Coast guys, you never know, right? But no, I think we did good. We had fun.
I think it was really nice that the guides looked at our experience and kind of felt us out first and didn't take us into anything extreme right away and drop us in and wreck it for the whole weekend. They kind of eased us in and kept taking us deeper, better, more extreme as we got more acclimated with the stuff.
We had the tools if we had gotten any trouble, but they're not going to put us in a situation where we're going to be over our head. Every single time we went out, we were confident, we were comfortable, we were coming back.
And this country is super safe. You know, we've got a groom trail all the way up to the mark point, the gas drop, and then it just kind of plateaus out at different lake spots and lots of real good scenarios. You know, it's very well mapped out. All the guides know where they're going. Everyone knows when we leave where we're going. You know, this is probably one of the safer mountains that I ride on a day-to-day, and you know, and we get to see some real cool, safe terrain, and just get to have fun and find the fresh snow and see who hasn't touched it yet.
It's something I'd like to do every year. I'd love to have the time, and if I get the opportunity, I'm going to be back 100%.
That whole experience, right? You ride up the trail, you're 18 kilometers from your trucks. You know, you got a little Wi-Fi to still stay a little connected with everyone, and then you just load up, and you don't even burn much fuel because you're 3-4K and you're full alpine. So it's.
When are you going to go home then? Ever?
I feel like I never want to go home. I feel like I hope they're going to put a name on the door here and I'll just stay here forever.